Hey, welcome back, everybody. Time once again to meet our community, the Hispanic business community here in Orange County, powered by the Orange County Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and Orange County's only community radio station with, I say he's the only guy that knows everybody, but maybe there's a couple of people in this organization too. He's certainly one of them.
Welcome, everybody, to our community podcast show powered by the Orange County Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, John Gutierrez, Senior Vice President here. And with us today, again, we have another great guest from our community and, of course, one of our members of our chamber. Her name is Maria Munoz. She is the founder and administrator for Munoz Family Care Inc. She has over 45 years of experience in the healthcare industry. Maria Munoz is dedicated to providing compassionate, personalized care that enhances the quality of life for every individual and family she services. Welcome, Maria Munoz. ¿Cómo está, señora?
Muy bien, gracias.
We'll be doing bilingual here, a little bit of everything, okay? Español, inglés, como usted guste, okay? First of all, as you all know, on our show, we like to feature our community leaders, our business leaders, and of course, business owners. And Maria and her husband and her family have been in the healthcare industry for a long time. And we're going to get into that and all the business and all the great things they're doing. But I want to first learn a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where were you born, where were you raised, and basically how you got to this point in your life.
Okay, my complete name is Maria de Jesus Munoz, and I was born in Mexico, in Los Altos de Jalisco.
Los Altos de Jalisco,
San
right?
Miguel el Alto.
That's right.
Tepatitlán.
Very beautiful there, right?
Oh, increíble.
Please share with our listeners that have never been there, what is it like there?
San Miguel el Alto es un área colonial histórica, de historia de revoluciones cristianas. Este fin de semana pasado estuve allá y fue el homenaje de sus 89 años de historia.
89 years history. Wow.
Was
beautiful church, too.
Beautiful churches.
Yes.
They are beautiful churches. The people are, I will say, 99% Catholic. They attend to church every single day. They are very family-oriented.
Nice.
Workaholics.
Really?
Business-oriented.
Really?
people.
Very driven.
Yes.
You think it's part of the blood? It's part of the culture from there?
Yes, it is. Everybody works to be the best. The city is beautiful. The color is pink, like cantera rosa.
Really? Pink?
Pink.
Wow.
There are mines of cantera rosa. And the city is extremely clean.
Oh, wow.
The people are very proud of
You showed me
themselves.
photos, by the way, and I saw the photos. So this is
Yes.
very true. I've never been there, but I've heard many stories from my father and our family who are from that area. And there's a lot of people in Orange County from the area, right?
Oh, yes.
And a lot of business owners, right?
Especially Santa Monica. There's a lot of San Miguelenses, Costa Mesa, y yo creo que Palm Springs y todos los lugares.
Wow.
Nos regamos internacionalmente por todo el mundo. Yo tengo familia en Europa, Canadá, Japón y Suiza.
Wow. Qué bonito, ¿eh? Qué lindo.
Somos progresistas, todo mundo quiere ser el mejor.
Oh, very competitive.
Sí.
Very competitive.
Y
the people.
visten muy bien. Allá se viste con marcas.
Now I know where her daughter, Yanitza, who's with us here today, who was on our show also, a journalist. Now I know where you get the whole, right? Is it from mom and the history, right? Very important.
Y también en mi ciudad reclutan las jóvenes para Miss Universo.
Oh.
Y hay una concentración de descendientes directamente de Europa por 500 años quizás atrás.
Wow.
Pero se mantiene.
It's interesting, for those of you that are listening to us, what she's sharing is the rich history, of course, the culture, and how beautiful. Sometimes people have the misconception that Mexico only has poverty, right? Mm-hmm. And people are like, of course, going through tough times, which there is a lot of that. We're not denying that, right? But I think what's beautiful is to also hear that there's another side of the coin, right? And that there's this there's cities like this. Would you call them cities, towns? What do you say they're called?
It's like a magic town.
Really? Okay.
It's a city, a small city. A lot of people immigrate, but it's quite big.
Okay.
And industrious.
So fashion's big there too. I would imagine if somebody's going, let's say I'm going with my wife to go travel, there's a lot of great stores for my wife to go see a lot of fashion.
Yes, and they are very good designers.
Really? Wow, this
Famous
is exciting.
Designers.
Los Altos de Jalisco.
Los Altos de Jalisco.
Wow, we got to go, folks. We got to go check this out. And did you hear the streets are so clean? And by the way, I've seen pictures, and it's so true. It's beautiful.
And what makes me proud is that everybody works. In every house there is a small factory. They do shoes, leather, style, like sweaters, pants. They sell all over the world. They do a lot of businesses. In every single house there is a business.
And this is where the family also from, is it the Northgate family? Is
The
this
Northgate family is from 15 miles away
so
from
not too
San
far.
Miguel.
So not
Yes,
too far. Okay.
Jalos, Totitlan.
Okay. And I hear a lot of people are kind of like, they're always from those two places, right?
Yes.
They marry each other,
Yes.
families, right? I see that a lot.
We go to the, in February, I went to Corrida de Toros in Jalos. Muy
Okay,
bonito.
corrida de toros. That means the bulls, right?
The bullfights.
The bullfights.
Yes,
Okay, wow.
It was beautiful.
And not only that, but the horses, right? They're so beautiful.
Oh, we also, in San Miguel el Alto, Jalisco, we have a horse track. We have carreras de caballos cada semana.
Horse races, right?
Peleas de gallos.
On the horses real quick. I saw the other day on TV, one of my friends, he loves horses, and I was visiting him, and he was watching on some channel where the guy runs super, he's by himself in the horse, and he runs super fast, and then he puts the brakes on the horse, and the horse has to stop, and they're checking to see how fast he stops, and it's amazing the control. And then the other one is the women that are on the horses sitting sideways, right? And they're like turning in them.
Escaramuza charra.
Is that what that's called?
I used to belong to the Escaramuza
No.
charra in Tepatitlán.
I was looking at that because the horse is turning and she's sitting
And
side.
dance.
Yes.
The horses dance.
And she doesn't fall.
No.
And just the posture, the focus, it's amazing. And I hear this is a big sport, right?
Yes.
This is ancient history.
Ancient history.
Wow.
I used to even jump. They put obstacles.
Yes.
And I used to jump.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yes. I had a beautiful childhood or niñez.
Nice.
And full of love, full of family. And in my family, we were 12. And I'm the youngest.
12. Wow.
I was full of love.
Wow. And she showed me, by the way, when I visited her office, pictures of her home. Beautiful home, by the way. Beautiful home. And the streets, it's the paving of the streets.
It's all pink.
It's beautiful. It is. It's just like a magical world.
Yes.
It's another place. So it's interesting how there's towns or places like this in Mexico that if people don't know about, they would never experience. I've never been there, and I want to go there, right? I want to go with my wife and my family and my boys. So you're growing up, and then eventually you migrate to the U.S.?
I came to the United States in 1975.
Okay.
I was married for a few months, and I came directly to Chicago.
Oh, cold city. Very different than... That must have been very culture shocking.
When I got to Chicago, it was in August. Hot. I couldn't stand it. And then I just pushed my husband, go to California. I have family there. I have my brothers. Go to California. And I convinced him in November to come for Thanksgiving. And then I said, I'm not leaving here.
You're like, I'm staying in California.
staying in
Forget
California.
Chicago.
And we came Wednesday noon for Thanksgiving. And by Sunday, we had an apartment rent. By Monday, I was registered in the school, English as a second language, and we got a job, my husband and myself.
Eso. That's how you do it.
Uh-huh.
Right?
And we started working
Very
there.
driven. Very driven.
Yes.
Wow.
And non-stop.
Nonstop.
No.
And your husband, tell us a little bit about him. I know he's obviously no longer with us, right?
He went to Guadalajara to study medicine, the Guadalajara.
Great school. Great school.
And he did everything there in Mexico. social service, internship, and he passed the test to come to the United States. Y amparó su título para ser profesor en México. Pero un día tocaron la puerta y le dijeron, somos de la inmigración mexicana.
Wow.
Te damos un mes, quitas tu letrero y te regresas.
Oh, wow.
Y yo le dije, yo te migro. No, pero toma un año. No puedo salir de aquí. Pues vámonos.
¿Eso fue en México?
Fue en México.
Oh, wow.
Y de inmediato fuimos a Relaciones Exteriores y en 3 días me dieron mi residencia.
Wow, qué bonito.
Ya cuando pasé la frontera ya tenía un sobre y me imprimieron todo y me dieron mi mica verde.
Wow. This is a beautiful story about the challenges that obviously her and her husband went through in the immigration process, right? Mm-hmm. And I think many of our parents, our grandparents have these similar stories of those challenges. And sometimes I can speak for myself, being born and raised here. Sometimes we don't see and appreciate maybe the struggles that our parents and our grandparents went through, right? The migration process. And this is what I love about our show here at the Orange County Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. This is why it's important that we share the story behind the story. That we share that, yes, today you're a successful, hopefully, business owner and things are going great. After, how long have you had your business now? Like 40 years, I think you said?
Almost 50.
50 years. 50 years business owner in Orange County in California. And when you think about it, how much haven't they contributed to the community and how much haven't they paid in taxes, right? And they've given back to the community. But when you look at where the root of it all started and who they are as individuals, this is what I love about our podcast show, that we share the story of the migration, the challenges, the tough times, right?
We only came here with a suitcase of clothes. And like in 4 days, we had a job.
Wow.
And I went to school every single night, like 8 to 10. And then I went to Santana College.
No way. You went to Santa Ana College?
Yes.
That's where my wife went. And some of my family members, my brother went to Santa. We used to live around the corner from Santa Ana, Bristol and 17th.
And I love it.
Wow.
Because
that is great.
I had a counselor that loves me so much. Helps me, Mr. Barraza.
Really? Shout out to him if he's still around. Yes.
No, he's not around, unfortunately.
Okay.
But he helped me so much that I even work in Santana College.
Okay.
In registration in the office. And then I got a scholarship through Budweiser, through 7-Up, through another organizations like
Mecha. I was president of Mecha in college.
I was president of Mecha.
No way.
Too.
Yes.
And I help a lot. I cook overnight. We sell food.
Yes.
Then I transferred to study architecture to Coast College. In Coast College.
This is in Costa Mesa, right? OCC is what we call it. Yes. 3
of our students opened Mecha Club.
At OCC?
Yes. Somebody donated us $500. In one day, we multiplied to 5,000 selling food.
Wow.
And we just went on until
That is a great story. Because for those of you that don't know, I would imagine during those days, Mecha wasn't as known and as popular at, let's say, at OCC, right? At Orange County Community College. Maybe more at Santa Ana College because it's a predominantly Hispanic community, which is where I was born and raised in Santana. So for me, Santa Ana College is part of the fabric of my family. My brothers, family members of mine went there. So you're in college and you're down here with your husband.
Yes. And he was doing his specialty on pediatrics. And he was in UCI.
Oh, nice.
In Long Beach Memorial Hospital. He rotates.
Wow.
And we used to live in Garden Grove.
Ah.
And then when I finished in Orange Coast College, I went to SCIARC, Southern California Institute of Architecture.
Look at you.
And between I have my children.
Wow. And how many children?
4.
4. That's a lot of work. Going to school, working, the kids.
Taking them to babysitting.
Wow.
Always paying extra for being late because of the traffic.
See how she doesn't forget that?
It wasn't easy at all.
Tough times.
But when I was going to SCIARC, I had my oldest, like 5 years old, and I had to take him to my projects. And he sleeps under my drawing table.
Wow.
But he say I inspired him because he went all the way. He studied filmmaker. He went all the way to masters. He said, my mother helped me. My mother inspired me because I used to sleep under the table.
What a great story. That's how her son was inspired to pursue this career.
Then he also helped me to make the maquetas. I even entered in a contest to redesign Young Wing Airport.
Wow.
We were 12.
That is awesome.
Everybody drops and leave me alone. And you know how I got through? Visiting the airport in Tijuana once a week.
No way.
And they help me. They assign me one architecture student. They teach me all the ways, how the planes and the part, how the planes descend. And I made my big maqueta.
Wow.
And I got $5,000 award.
That's huge back then. That's a lot of money.
I was in an exhibition in a hotel in front of Satcos Plaza.
From Los Altos?
On Los Altos de Jalisco. I came from zero English and I got through with straight A's and scholarships.
Good for you.
But I worked so hard on my life.
But let me ask you this, Maria. Do you think that now that you look back at those days, do you think that was something that was instilled in you from your mom, your dad, your family, obviously growing up in Los Altos? Where do you think that drive comes from?
I think because I had a good life over there in Mexico and everybody loves me, the youngest of 10, everybody took me to vacations, and I have my padrinos who gave me a lot. And then when I got married, I came here with a suitcase. I was in Chicago. I feel lonely, horrible. And I said, I only had 2 options. Do something or not do anything. And I like my past life, and I said I had to do something to keep living the way I was living and better.
For those of you that don't know what padrinos are, that means your godparents. And as you heard earlier, she mentioned where she's from. It's a big Catholic community, right?
Yes, and very joined family.
And the padrinos play a huge role.
Oh, yes.
They're like basically your parents.
My second parents.
Exactly. So when you hear the story of the godparents, it's beautiful to hear how much they
influence on you.
Yes, and how much they helped you, right?
They were successful.
Wow. So when did you start the clinic with your husband? When did that all start?
That happens, my husband started nighttime office. He was in UCI and he opens on Main Street in Santana. He opens the office 6 to 10. That's why he started. And then he graduates and he worked for Raslu. Doesn't exist. It was like Smokeiser. And then he keep building his practice nighttime.
Okay.
And then we were on Russ Street. And then on Stewart, right across from Chuck. And then we moved to Anaheim because a hospital, I think it's Humana Hospital, on Beach Boulevard in Orange in Anaheim, they offered my husband a deal. I give you 10 newborns a day minimum, and I give you free rent for 3 years.
Wow.
And we got it. And then we stayed there for the 3 years, and then we moved to the street, 1741 West Romney.
Which is where you're at now?
Yes, and we still in Anaheim. We love Anaheim. I love the food, I love the bread, and I love the people.
When you say you love the food, what's your go-to, if you don't mind me asking?
Tacos.
Tacos? ¿Dónde van los tacos ahí?
Oh,
Is there different places you like?
Diferentes lugares. Uno es Chile Picante, Ensenada Market, y muchos otros.
Wow. When I went to visit her at her office, we had a chance to sit and talk in the lobby, and she shared a lot about her story. But I think what was beautiful is you also shared that there's a community of all of you in that area of doctors and medical people, right?
We are in a Martin Luther Association, which is like 200 doctors. Their individual office and all the specialties. We help each other.
That's great. That's really good to hear. And share with everybody a little bit about what it is that your clinic specializes in, or what is this for anybody listening for the first time and learning about your business.
We specialize right now in family care, all ages. But now I open another business only for internal medicine.
Okay.
Joined two in the same building.
Okay.
Because we did 46 years of only pediatrics and adolescent medicine.
Oh, okay.
And then it's going to be 5 years in July that I opened the Munoz Family Care.
Nice.
And we are very proud of providing good service. We give a lot of love to the patients. We are very attached to them. I even recognize them in their voice when they call. We deal with the patients as a family.
That's great.
And we really help. We go extra mile to help them, to do the referrals, to set up the appointments with the specialty doctors. And then if that one doesn't help, we help with another one, and we go extra mile all the time.
Wow. Mm-hmm. What does the future hold? What is it that what do you want to do in the next, 10, 20 years? What's the goal, either the clinic, yourself? I know you mentioned to me when we talked, you like to travel back, right? To Los Altos and enjoy the little girl that you were, right? When you were born and raised there.
Yes. At the moment, I will continue with the clinic till God helps me not to be sick, or
yes, of course.
Until I'm okay. The other hand, I will pass it along to whoever wants to continue the legacy.
Yanitza, I'm sorry, I was coughing here. That's her daughter.
Can I jump in?
Yes.
Okay.
This is Yanitza, her daughter, of course, who's going to jump in here.
Hello, everyone. Yes, at Munoz Healthcare, we have a variety of physicians that are licensed, and they work at the center. And my mom is just the owner of the building, and we have amazing patients that we've seen for almost 50 years to now we're seeing their children, and they love the physicians that we hire, and we are just a happy community of people there in Anaheim.
So you've developed a medical group, right?
A medical
Yes.
group.
That's in essence, it's not just one doctor.
No.
Now it's a medical group.
Yes, sir. So it's a medical group. We're bilingual.
All bilingual.
That's great.
Some of them speak 5 languages, but I never advertise because we are only know 2.
Oh.
Spanish, English.
Yes, prominently our patients are of the Latino community, being that we're in Anaheim, but our doctors do speak Spanish and English, and if there is a need of a translator, we have resources to get translators to speak Vietnamese, Tagalog, etc.
Yeah, because Anaheim is a melting pot.
Oh, yes, it is.
There's a lot of different communities there. Thank you, Yanitza.
I just want to jump in and help my mom. It's her first podcast, everyone.
No way, is it? You're doing a great job.
Oh,
I would have never guessed. I know we got to wrap it up soon. He's giving me the ugly eye already over here. But you know what? I just want to say also thank you for sharing your family with us. Yanitza is a big part of our chamber, and she's helped us at Estrella Awards, interviewing people, of course, her background in being a journalist. So we really appreciate the partnership, her always being so willingly to help us out and support us. And of course, recently she's been even referring a lot of her friends to the chamber. So we really appreciate that. You've obviously... Our kids are a reflection of who we are as parents. You know, that's kudos to you as a mother.
Yes.
So, Los Altos. ¿Qué sigue en Los Altos?
Los Altos de Jalisco siempre son muy conocidos por su tequila. Ahí se siembra mucho agave, raspberry, textil, dulce, calzado.
Wow.
Y muchas otras cosas más, artesanías mexicanas, y es muy conocido, y para mí Jalisco es el número 1 en la nación.
For those of you that may or may not understood, she just mentioned a lot of great things that, of course, Jalisco offers. And for those of you that don't know, of course, Jalisco is in Guadalajara, right?
No,
2 hours.
I'm sorry, Guadalajara is in Jalisco. Is it? Is that?
Yes.
Sí.
Is that how it is? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
El estado es Jalisco,
Yes.
Guadalajara es la capital,
There
San
you go.
Miguel el
state,
Alto.
and
Okay.
Guadalajara is the capital.
San
Yeah.
Miguel el Alto es una ciudad que está a 1 hora
Yes.
de distancia de Guadalajara.
As you can see, I've never been, but I want to go, and I'm still learning all of this. And this is why we love to have people like your mom here, of course, Doña Maria Munoz here, because we're learning a lot of the history today of where our families come from, where they obviously grew up. And it's so beautiful to hear everything from, and I talk to my mom all the time about this, right? The food, the culture, the music, everything, the art. And then you talk today about the fashion.
The fashion.
And look at you, you're dressed great. Your daughter's always
Thank you.
fashionista. And so, again, folks, Maria Munoz is the founder and administrator of Munoz Family Care Inc., the care centers, of course, in Anaheim. So if you have anybody in your family who's looking for those services, they can also reach out to you. Would you like to share with anybody how they can contact you as far as like a phone number or, I don't know, a website or something like that?
We do take all the insurances.
Okay.
If you bring one that we don't take it, we join immediately. And also self-pay discounts. And our address is 1741 West Romney Drive, Suite A, Anaheim, California, 92801. Email J as in Joseph, M as in Munoz, Pediatrics as a pediatrician with 02@gmail.com.
Okay. And there's a
you're
number
welcome.
they can call also?
714-491-7500. And I answer the phone 24/7. I redirect emergencies to the providers.
Doña María, muchas gracias por estar aquí.
Es un placer.
No, le
Gracias.
agradezco a usted. This has been great. It's gone by so fast, and I would have never guessed this was your first podcast. And we try to do a little bilingual, claro, ¿verdad? Pero le
claro.
agradezco mucho
Oh,
que vino
yo también.
a nuestro show y aquí estamos para servirla siempre la Cámara de Comercio Hispano, ¿ok?
Gracias.
There you have it, folks. Another great podcast show with another great guest who shared with us her life story, and we really appreciate her being here with us. Tune in every week, every Wednesday. We are here at midday at OC Talk Radio, and of course, our community podcast show, where our community is your community.
There you have it. One more reason to tune in each and every time to meet our community. Right here in Orange County. Brought to you by the Orange County Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and Orange County's only community radio station, OC Talk Radio. Streaming live from our studios here at the University of California, Irvine's Beale Applied Innovation Center.